So tonight, convicted sex offenders who were once living in secure institutions could soon be coming to a neighborhood near you. The state is moving these individuals into neighborhood group homes. Now, 2 of these homes are on the same street in West Seneca. Brittany Smallwood picks up our story from there.
This section of Lydecker Road in West Seneca is very quiet. There are many residential homes, families raising children, and 2 homes are now occupied by 7 registered sex offenders. Some neighbors were horrified when they found out.
Well, I'm just a nervous wreck. I really am.
The convicted offenders moved to 510 and 526 Lydecker Road in January after being housed in a secure state facility in Rochester. West Seneca Supervisor Sheila Megan says no one, not even the neighbors, were notified about this.
This kind of communication is vitally important, especially when you're dealing with a group home that was designed for the mentally challenged adults that are now having a mixture of sexual predators.
Local law states that sex offenders can't be within 1,500 feet of children. However, there's an exception if the offenders are housed in a secure facility like a jail, prison, or juvenile facility. Megan says the group home is not a secure facility.
They came from a facility that had a fence that went up 16 feet over. They had to go through a sally port, a locked door, another locked door before they came into the housing. None of that exists. So what changed from the drive from Monroe County to here? Police documents state the sex offenders are moderate to high-risk repeat offenders. In fact, one of them was convicted of raping a young child, and a 13-year-old lives directly across the street.
My heart sunk down to my feet because having 2 teenage daughters right across the street from the most horrific thing you ever want to deal with in your life other than death. And then there's kids all up and down the street of every age.
The State Office for People with Developmental Disabilities says the sex offenders were assessed by highly trained clinicians before being recommended for community placement. Before the person arrived at the group home, they said they had a plan to address their needs, which also included the need for supervision. And Supervisor Megan says she's working with Senator Pat Gallivan to change the language of the local law so this doesn't happen in the future. Reporting live, Brittany Smallwood, News 4 at 5:30.